I'm constantly reminded by the guys behind the camera that get paid. PayPal and subscribe, please. Well, Jordan Peterson was found by the Ontario court to have transgressed the rules of the College of Psychologists. And Bruce Party is a law professor, lawyer, joins me right now because as soon as I said that, I know that there's a distinction there that you're going to point out. I mean, the college said, you said certain things, you have to go off for retraining, rethought training. And the court said those rules are okay.
Yeah, it said that the order by the college, based upon its committee, was valid, and the court would not inquire further into it.
But court, some would argue that the court had the authority, just as courts, to say these rules that you have set, college, are contrary to the Charter of Rights, freedom of speech.
Oh, they have the jurisdiction.
Yes,
sure, but
they didn't have the guts to do it.
The Supreme Court of Canada has said, oh, defer to the administrative body.
So that is under appeal right now. But what does that tell you, as a defender of freedom of speech, of what's going on in Canada, Canada-wide?
Professional regulators have become political. Their job originally was to ensure competence and ethical practice for professions across the board. Lawyers and doctors and psychologists and physiotherapists and so on and so forth.
Engineers and dentists, the whole shebang.
But they have taken the power now to insist upon ideological compliance with their own ideas. And the deference they're getting from courts means that their powers unto themselves.
Now, should that be changed? Because I think it should be changed. But I mean, you're the professor, I'm just a lawyer. But I mean, you had said the deference that's been given by courts. So a college gets a complaint by somebody, not even another psychologist, that I don't like what this guy said, but it's not hateful. It's just that, he doesn't think that, bikini should be worn or whatever it is. Something silly like that.
This is exactly what happened in the Peterson case, right? So these are tweets.
They're inconsequential.
Inconsequential complaints, not from clients, not from anybody involved in his practice. These are complaints from the public. And somebody just doesn't like the way he's talking. And the college takes it seriously and has now, as you alluded to, ordered him to retrain on how to use social media.
Somebody could do that, not like what you and I just talked about for the last 2 minutes, complain to the Law Society. Law Society could say, you guys need to go through thought retraining. And the way it is now, the law is that the courts will uphold that. Do you hold out hope for freedom of speech in Canada?
Not until a couple of very key precedents from the Supreme Court are overturned. And the likelihood of that is pretty small right now because the Supreme Court seems to be right on the same page it always was.
So we may need some new appointments to the Supreme Court. But, Professor Party, there's hope. 3 minutes. Liberties and freedom of speech are under attack in Canada like never before. So let's keep this discussion on the air. PayPal, write a check, and please include your address so I can write a thank you letter to you. And ask your friends, please subscribe. It's important to keep this on the air. And thank you.